Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello, farmers. Update 0.989 is out today. And just a few things to go over. Just a few things. Not much, but some things are good. And, well, we'll go over mostly what's in the update. First things first, the new piece of equipment. A new trailer. The Fliego Bull 371. What trailer is this really? And what does it do? Well, as you can see, it's not that expensive. Well, pardon me for saying, because, if you're new, it is expensive. If you have a farm for a while, it's not that expensive. We'll just say 22,500, and it carries 32,000 liters. Kilograms. Yes, we want to buy it. Of course I'm going to buy it. I mean, why wouldn't I? Now, the only problem I have is this tractor doesn't have a lot of get up and go to begin with. When we haul 22,000 liters with the double trailers, it seems a struggle. Now, unfortunately, I don't have no grain to put in this to try it out. But we're going to buy it anyways, because heck yeah, I'm going to use it. And we'll have to give it out in one of my further episodes when I get a field kind of ready, up and going. But as we're driving back to the farm, we'll kind of go over some things in the update. And yes, the dog is in the update. We'll get to the dog. We'll get to the doggy. So some things that they did in the early stages of the game, they were having some problem with the buildings, parts of walls missing or whatever, and you could reset the building. And if you remember clicking on buildings, you had an option to reset the building to its original form as the game when the game starts. Well, they got rid of that. No more resetting the building because they fixed the problem. They have fixed the seating position inside this tractor. I don't remember too much about it. I think we were sitting further back. Now it seemed like we're sitting a little bit further up and taller. They have not fixed the mirrors, but that's fine. So yeah, the helpers now turn lights on at night. They fixed the engine sound on the Jack Bear, which we'll have to jump up there and just see how it runs and what it sounds like. And just fix some other things. I would say not too important or slight things. I'm not going to bother to read every little detail, but I'm just trying to go over things I think that we will notice are more important. They have finally. So when you go buy seed, if you remember before, it was in thousands. Now if I come in here and want to buy barley, you can see I can buy up to 5,000. Thank you for that. Hopefully it's the same for, no, where is it? No, more. Fertilizer price. Can I do that? But I can still only do fertilizer at the 1,000s. Oh, come on, guys. That's the thing that I want to buy most is fertilizer. But, yeah, it's a step in the right direction. So there is that. Now, as for the dog, when reading the patch notes as my game was updating itself, yeah, they said the dog's there, and you can find it someplace in the world. I was like, well, this that could take a while to actually find the dog. Does the dog roam around and you have to find it? I mean, if I go check a spot and he's out there and I go around the entire map, is the dog going to be roaming around at the same time I am? He's going to, I would say, why check that spot? I've already checked there. He's not there. Well, apparently the dog is going to be in one position, and it seems like everyone, as I was reading the discussion forum, everyone's finding the dog in the same exact spot, and he's not really going anywhere. And from what I see, you don't have to go too far from your farm to find him either. So I'll head on back and get there, and we'll go on and see the dog. Why we're doing that, he added a bus stop, or they added a bus stop in Mary Waters, I think they said. Yeah, Mary Waters. Okay. They fixed some textures at the bus stop, and we look at the map. Also, now we look at the map, but I don't know how helpful this is. But we look at the map, now you can see the name of the towns like Homestead, Mary Waters, Town of Redberry, Newfields. You can see that. And this is the bus stop. Remember, we bought the small tractor to teleport to get up there. I guess I really don't need to now, but you know what? We got the tractor. Who cares? We got the well, I got the cash. So I can't wait to try out this trailer. I don't know how the tractor is gonna like carrying that much grain. It seems I have a problem with 22,000 kilograms. I don't need the tractor anymore. Yes, the scaffolding. Yeah, that's the thing. We'll get into my rage in a minute. So yes, where is a dog, you might say? Well, the dog's not going to be too hard to find. So obviously here we are at our homestead, our farm. And I'm not going to bother checking for traffic because whatever. So here's the bus stop across from your farm. And just on the other side of this bus stop, right across from, isn't that John's store? There's a dog. Now, it's not just your dog, it's a stray dog. Now, if you also look, I guess his name is Rex. You can check his status, likeness of you, just like every other NPC by right-clicking your mouse button. And you can see that he's so-so. Now, how do you get the dog to be yours? Well, you feed him 4 times, once per day. So you got to feed him 4 days in a row. Dog food. Well, not really. There are sausages in the game. So we come down to talk to John. And from what I already heard from people that already play the game, you talk to John.
Care to trade?
You buy sausages from John.
Sure. What do you need?
You can feed the dog. So we come in here and no sausages. So what someone said you have to do is you need to go up and go night-nights. You need to take a nap. You need to go to bed. Wake up next morning. He will have sausages. So we know where the dog is. I don't know where my wife is. Yep, my wife is MIA once again. Nope, there. Okay, there she is. I don't know if she was there and I just missed her. So let's go to bed. Luckily, I don't have anything to do today anyways because we finished harvesting that corn in the last episode. So let's run over, see what John is up to. Hopefully he cooks sausages overnight. And why do I got that in my hand all of a sudden? You can still see the dog is still there.
Good to see you. Can I help you?
Yes, we want sausages apparently.
Care to trade?
Let's see if he's got sausages
Sure.
today.
What do you need?
And there we go, sausages. Can I have all 4? We will buy them. Now the question is, how do you feed a dog sausages in the game? Oh, give sausage to Rex. Well, that's easy enough. Rex seems to be really fond of you. Alright. I'm just curious. Is he following me already? Yeah, don't mind my stray dog. Well, not my stray dog. The stray dog running across the road. Maybe I just let him see where I am. Is he going to like teleport to the fence or... Let's go show him the doghouse that we've had for over a year. Hey, honey. Don't look behind you. Is there anything I can do with a doghouse? Well, he's kind of running around the farm. But the game, you know, the feed does say... Yeah, the feed. the game patch says you got to feed him 4 times. And then become your friend. He just seems to be checking out the area. I'm pretty sure I can't feed him twice in a day. Not really. So we'll have to see how that goes along. No, I don't want any of this stuff. Thank you. What? Why? Let go. Stop it. So, as for other things that we were hoping in the update, they said model changes, which they didn't really, as far as I can see, I don't know what they meant by model changes, because they did nothing, apparently. But that's the wrong button for this game. Let's hop on up to the Jack Bear and see what that sounds like. That sounds the same to me. Right under bug fixes, it does say fix wrong engine sound for Jack Bear C. Not really sure what that means. It kind of sounds the same. Great. Now I got the tractor. Now I'm getting the tools popping in my hand. All right. Let's go back because I do want to check out the bus stops. So apparently the texture is better in the bus stops. The map does look better. It does show you where the bus stops are. I don't know if you can want to use your smartphone and scan that, what that really does. It probably brings you to their website. Be my guess. So Mary Waters, now there's a bus stop up here. So exactly where it is, we'll see in a second. This is good. So this is where we usually get when we got transport jobs. That's why I got a tractor here, because I was teleporting to up to these people to get the job. So we have that. But also talking about transports, there is balancing in the game as well. So now there's, there's higher salary for transport and repair missions. Also, crop sales varied a bit about every week. It doesn't really say what that means, but I guess the prices aren't going to be static like they have been from day one. We already went over the max viable amount of seeds raised to 5,000. I wish they would do that with fertilizer as well. Vehicle sale price decreased to 50% of original value. This prevents players to buy vehicles for 50% value using Social Point and then selling them back for 90%. So basically what some people were doing is, I guess, I'm not sure why you would buy a vehicle for half the money and use some Social Points. So when you resell it back, you get 90% of the sale back of the original cost. So you could actually make money, but you would lose Social Points doing that. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to think how that would actually. I know how it works. I'm just trying to figure out how that's beneficial to the player. Because usually I had a lot more money than I had Social Points. And usually Social Points is something you want to keep. So, yeah, pretty much they talked about the dog. Player tab menu accepts double clicks in the inventory as choices. So, before you would have to come up here. Like if I wanted the chainsaw, I would have to click once and then come down here as a chainsaw. But now, like if I want to use, we'll say the string trimmer, I just double click on it twice. And I could use it. So yeah, now you can just double click up in the inventory. You don't have to click and then use, which is a nice little feature as well. Let's keep hitting escape because I've been playing too much FS19. So I am curious, transport jobs. Let's hop up to the Jack Bear. You know, I'll just take the bus stop and go over to the church. Now there's a bus stop here. Just to take a quick look to see what some of these prices are for jobs. We'll run over and see. Transport jobs are going from what, like 250 to 350-ish, somewhere around there. So let's run over here. And, well, we'll talk to Lucas first because he seems to be the closest. I stand on the side of NPCs so when they turn and look at me, I know I got their attention. There you go,
Care to
Lucas.
talk?
Good morning.
Yes, we are looking for work.
I am looking for work.
A building on my farm needs some care.
Now, the price
do you
should
think?
be more... Oh, that looks like the same price to me.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. So that's over there. That price does not seem any better. I just want to read that again. Balancing crop sales. Higher salary for transport and repair missions. I mean, that 300
Hi
is
there.
pretty standard. Unless before,
Good morning.
maybe it would have been a 200 because we were getting those.
Is there something I can help?
There is something I...
And hit the space bar. Oh, there we go. So transport job, 492.
Sounds good.
Is that our friend Steve down there? Yes, it is. So those are, that was definitely a better price. Yeah, M for map, not escape. So you got a transport job there I can do later on and whatnot. But I'm not really here to show jobs. So there is that. Now I'm curious. We've been away from the farm. I am curious. Let's hop back to the farm-ish. Kind of near the farm. So Rex is not standing there. So does Rex like hang around? There's Timmy. There's the wife. Honey, have you seen Rex? She doesn't look too happy that we have a stray dog hanging around. And I'm leaving the door wide open. I'm just keeping my right mouse button down because I'm looking for Rex. Now the question is, where would Rex be the next day? Right? Where is Rex? I'm not sure. So while I'm walking around looking for him, the things they're not doing is fixing the problems that are in the game. It seems like they're just ignoring those. And that is irritating me some. Actually, it's irritating more than me some. It's irritating me a lot. The trailer, okay, that seems nice. It's a nice addition. The question is, how well can this tractor pull it? But what about fixing some things in the game that's been here since day one and we still can't do? I have 2 grass fields I've kept hoping that there would be an update so I could test it and show you guys. But still, those grass fields are going to stay where they are because all we can do is cut the grass and look at it. There's no way to pick up grass, bale it, anything like that. Why is this still a problem? Why is this not being addressed? I don't know. The game came out pretty much to all the public last December, so it's been a year. Yeah, here's our grass, 98.24 ready for harvest. Yes, we can mow it. That's it. That is disappointing. Apples on trees. That was going to be in an update. Geez, I'm going to say 7-8 months ago. Still no apples on trees. Well, we're talking, I do believe these trees right here are meant to be the apple trees. And that's still not being done. The AI helper system. They introduced that. It was great for the most part. It has helped some. But there's been so many photos in there. And new players, of course, they don't know it. So they post a photo like, what's the deal with my harvester helper climbing a telephone pole? Yes, that's been an issue since day one. Still not fixed. Still can't use helpers in all the fields as well. Why can't we paint the harvester and have it stay that color? Why does it reset every time you restart the game? That is still not fixed. I mean, I can go on a few more things that were meant to be promised. In one update, we were supposed to be able to see NPCs working in their fields. Has not been done, not addressed, and they didn't say it would not be in the game. It's almost like they just ignored it. I mean, I appreciate that there's an update once a month. As of right now, the December update, as far as I know, is the last update. And the last update is going to be a drone where we can go look at the fields. And as far as I can tell, in my opinion, it almost looks like after that, they're going to release this as a full release. And I hope not, because you guys got a lot of bugs you need to fix. Oh yeah, the other bug you haven't fixed, why do I... Half the time when I get out of a vehicle, I'm holding my scaffolding or tool. These things need to be addressed, guys, but I just don't think you care anymore. I know you moved on to I mean, most of the people have felt they moved on to Timberman's Dynasty, I think is what it's going to be called, which is a forestry game. And if you treat that game the way you've treated this one, where this game has so much promise, so much potential, but then you just let it go, and it's like underneath all your paperwork on your desk. It's the last thing on your mind, it seems like. You're not addressing any of the issues that have been in the game for a while. You are adding a few things, but I would say it's more important to fix the issues that you have rather than giving us another trailer, which, you know, it's a nice trailer and everything, but that tractor hasn't a hard enough time pulling 22 kilograms. I don't know, pulling 32,000 kilograms, how that tractor is going to do. Yes, the combine harvester. Yes, my combine harvester is dirty because I was hoping I could paint it and be all set. But you know what? Just because we can, this is what I'm going to do. I want to pull up. I hit enter. What the heck? Okay, let's do this. We don't care. There, we'll do that. Thank you. So this is the color of my combine. I'm going to save the game, reload, and let's see what it looks like. Let me pick an older save. There we go. So I shall bring it back in a second. And the game reloads. And it's back to its standard color. So no, they have not fixed that at all. Which, you know, it wasn't in the channel log, so I assume they didn't fix it. But I had to try because this color on this harvester drives me nuts. That's why I kind of like leaving the dirt on there because, well, this looks better, I think. So the question is, I reload the game. I want to go down to the store and see if Rex is hanging around there somewhere. So the fun part would be, yes, I fed Rex this morning. That's feed number 1. The question is, where does Rex go after that? So now that may be what they were talking about, to where he could be anywhere on the map. It could be originally he's right there to help you find him, let you know that, hey, there is a dog here. It's in your game. Feel free to do it as you please. Of course, everyone's going to want to feed the dog. So now the question is, where did Rexy go? And that's something we're going to find out on the next episode of A Day on the Farm. But that pretty much covers up the update and some of my opinions of what's going on. That's why I've been sort of disappointed with the game lately, because the updates are not fixing some old problems, which is alright. That's the way it's going to be. That's why I don't have as many videos out of this game as it used to be, because it's lacking some things that they haven't fixed. But I am thankful for the trailer. I can't wait to use it. Hopefully, maybe in the next episode. I think we got enough fields to try out. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the info on the update. Hopefully it was helpful to you. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll see you next time. But until then, have a good one.